Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy, and I'm here to do your reading for Tarot Tuesday. This is for the week of February 18th, and this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you would like a personal reading, you can contact me for that. I'll leave all of my information down below. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for watching and for liking and commenting, and I really do appreciate all of your support for my channel. And if you have not yet subscribed yet, please do so. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading. So how this works is you're going to take a moment, take a deep breath, just relax and center your energy, and you're going to choose either card pile number 1, number 2, or number 3, and that will be your reading for the week. If you'd like to take a moment to pause this video, you can do that as well, but I do recommend going with whichever card you're drawn to first. All right, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started, guys. All right. So I just want to say I am using the Spellcasters Tarot deck this week. Also, and I thought I would use some supporting oracle cards, and that is by The Sacred Journey by Deneise Linn. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. All right, so if you chose card number 1, you have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have the oracle card of Answering the Call, and it says the time is now. All right, I'm just going to put this up here. So let's start with the tarot card first. You have the 7 of Pentacles reversed. This is earth energy. You might be dealing with an earth sign, or you may be an earth sign yourself. That would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. With the 7 of Pentacles reversed, I feel like there is something you've been working hard on, but it doesn't seem to be progressing. You might feel like you might be getting frustrated, impatient with this. You may be getting tired, discouraged, feeling like things just aren't going the way you planned them to or the way you want them to. You might be in an energy of wanting to give up, not sure if whatever you're putting your work and effort into is going to pay off. Now, for some of you, this is a job, this is a career where you don't seem to be getting ahead. There might not be a lot of potential for growth for you. In other situations, this can be a relationship where you're feeling like you're not sure what the next step is. You're not sure if you should put more time and effort into this relationship, if it's worth it, if it's going to grow. You might be also, some of you, I feel like, are having some financial concerns. This could be related to the relationship or to work and career, or both. So there might be some unexpected things that have come up that have taken away some of your finances. You might have had to take money out of your savings, or even like a 401k unexpectedly. Okay, so there's just a sense of frustration here, a sense of impatience, but also I'm feeling there's a sense of insecurity as to what to do next, or if this is a relationship, I feel like you're not sure how the other person feels. You might be trying to guess if they're on the same page as you. Okay, now you also have the oracle card of Answering the Call, and it's saying the time is now. So this is a very interesting combination. You can see in this card there's a doorway, and it looks like the door's open, and looks like she's wanting to go through the doorway, but she is hesitating. So I feel like a lot of this hesitation can be coming from you. I feel like you are being called in a certain direction with what, if it's a job, a career, it might be time to leave that job. You know, the door is open. They're not keeping you there. They're not making you stay, but I feel like some of you are afraid to leave. And that could be the same with a relationship. Whatever the situation is, it's telling you the time is now to act. Okay, so I feel like you've been a little bit passive about this, maybe putting off making a decision because you're just not sure. This is telling you that some type of action is better than no action right now. Okay. As always, trust your intuition. Trust where you're being guided to go through that door. And it does look like there is something good on the other side, but you just have to be willing to take that chance. Okay? So there you have card number 1. So if you chose card number 2, you have the Chariot with the Oracle card of Discovering Truth. And it says you stand in the light of truth. So that's a really, really beautiful card. We're going to start with the tarot card. We have the Chariot here. This is a major arcana. And this is number 7 in the tarot. I do believe 7 is a very magical, spiritual number. And whenever there's a major arcana in your reading, that means a lot of big things are happening. Okay, so this is a lot of change. This is a lot of things happening quickly, but I do believe that you are in control of that change. Now, the Chariot can represent the sign of Cancer, but it is a sense of things moving. Okay, you can see this horse moving very quickly, it looks like. So for some of you, you might actually be physically moving. You might be moving, buying a new house, thinking of relocating. This can be even a job situation where you're thinking of changing jobs, or you might have to be traveling for your job a lot. For others of you, you finally feel like you're in control of your life. You have a sense of direction, okay? And you know what that direction is and where you want to go with it, okay? So this is a very good card. It's got a lot of great energy and can be very spiritual as well. With your Oracle card, you have Discovering Truth. And it says you stand in the light of truth. So this is a very, very interesting combination. I like it a lot. I feel like there is a specific path you have chosen. And this path might be a lot different than what other people are doing. Okay? So you can see in this card, this young man is kind of going in the opposite direction of the path and of everybody else. So I feel like you're speaking your truth for one thing, and you're going after your dreams, your vision, your goals, whatever that may be. And it feels like to me it's totally different than the norm. Okay, so for some of you, this could be an entrepreneurship, something you want to start. This can be something of a spiritual quest or spiritual journey. Some of you might be doing some metaphysical things. This can be a hobby that you're exploring, but whatever it is, you feel guided. I feel with the Chariot, You know, it is a very divinely guided card. It's a card of action, but you feel as if you know very strongly where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to say, and you're discovering who you are. You're discovering who you've been all along, and maybe you've held that back for some time, but now you're not afraid to go forward and move ahead with it. So I like those cards a lot. All right, so there you have number 2, guys. Last but not least, we have cards number 3. If you chose card number 3, you have the 9 of Swords with cleansing waters. And this says purification activates vibrant life force. Okay. Let's see if we can get that to stand up there. So, this is air energy. You might be dealing with an air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The 9 of Swords is definitely a difficult energy. You might be having a lot of anxiety. You might be having a lot of worry, a lot of stress, a lot of fears. You can see this man here, and he has all these swords in front of him, and the swords represent our thoughts. He has his eyes closed, his eyes covered with his hands, like he doesn't want to look at his thoughts. They might be very scary, okay? They might be negative. They might be fearful. So there's something that you're worried about. There's something that you have anxiety about. And with the 9, it could be many things. You know, I feel like for a lot of you, it's not just one thing that you're worried or stressed about. It's a multitude of things. And maybe these things have piled up for some time. You have not been able to deal with them, okay? You might be having trouble sleeping. You might be having some bad dreams, some nightmares, just some difficult energy, but also it can translate physically to you not feeling well. So, you know, I always say the mind is very powerful, and it can definitely affect our physical being. Now, with this card, you see the wolf in the background there, and the wolf to me is a very spiritual animal, and to me it symbolizes protection. So I feel like you have a guardian angel with you. You are being protected. Now this can be God, this can be spirit, it can be an angel, it can be your spirit guides, whatever it is that you believe in. I feel like you're being protected. And this wolf, this spirit, is kind of guiding you and saying, look, it's okay. It's okay to look at all of these things that are worrying you. It's okay. Because most of the time with the 9 of Swords, none of these things are ever going to happen. These are like our worst fears. For many of you, you are over worrying about a certain situation, and you're thinking worst case scenario. Okay, the wolf is there to tell you everything's going to be okay. It really is. Okay, it's not as bad as you think. And there's always something to be thankful for, and always something to be positive about. I truly believe that. Okay. With your oracle card, you have cleansing waters. And this is a really beautiful card. It says purification activates vibrant life force. So I feel like you are definitely in need of some cleansing, some healing, perhaps some meditation, some Reiki, whatever it is that you might be drawn to. It could be a massage, it could even be like actual having someone to talk to, or going to a therapist even. because there is some cleansing that needs to take place. And that can be physically, that can be spiritually, that can be mentally. There's many different forms. But with the water energy there, it's very emotional, okay? I also see the dragonfly there. I'm really drawn to that. And I feel like the dragonfly represents change. It represents transformation. So this could be a fear of moving ahead, a fear of the unknown, a fear of what lies in the future. And with the dragonfly and the wolf there, I feel like they are telling you to take that risk, to take that chance. And these two cards are very different in their energy. And it's telling me that, you know, everything's going to be okay. You are being healed. And I feel like mentally you are holding yourself back from really experiencing life and enjoying things. And sometimes we can be our own worst enemy in our mind, okay? So don't let that fear control you. Just I always say that with this card that you are in control of your thoughts. They are not in control of you. Okay, so if you keep that in mind, that in itself will be very healing for you. Okay. All right, guys. So there you have your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know which card you picked and how it resonated with your situation. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can contact me for that. I will leave all of my information down below. I do all of my personal readings at Crystal Cauldrons in Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania. And I will leave the link down below for that as well. And also the website so you can check us out. So thank you so much for watching, guys. And I hope you have a great rest of the week. Take care.